How's it hanging, guys? It's your boy Cameron coming at you with this video. A weird chain of events happened tonight in Tampa Bay. The Lightning lost to the Rangers tonight, which I'll get in a second. But they still managed to clinch a playoff berth. So for the third year in a row, the Tampa Bay Lightning will play for the Stanley Cup, or will play in the Stanley Cup playoffs. They won't play for it yet. So for the third straight year, we'll go play in the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Rays won in a very weird way. There were the bases were loaded. They had an out. The guy grounded a third. Longo threw it to second. And I can't remember who had it at the play. Second baseman or shortstop had it. I can't really remember because I was too excited that we got the one out and we were going for the double play to try to end the game. But Jose Bautista was going into second. Bautista prevents the second baseman from making the play by getting in front of his right foot. And that prevented the second baseman. I still can't see what it is. I'm still learning everybody that's on our team right now. We've changed so many different men on our team. It's not even freaking funny. Like, I gotta still learn, like, who's where now. God, I still remember when Akinori Romero was our second baseman, and Jason Bartlett was our shortstop. All sorts of different names now. I'm still trying to learn all their names. But got it over to Forsythe. Forsythe was fumbling with the ball, and it looked like that it would become 4-3 Blue Jays, and we'd have to go play in the bottom of the ninth. But they reviewed it, and they caught the fact that the Jose Bautista had prevented the second baseman from making the play, and they overturned it, called it out, and called the double play, and the Rays ended up winning 3-2 for their first win of the year. Corey Dickerson with the solo shot. Pretty far solo shot, too. He's got a second of the year. He's becoming, I really like him a lot. Between Dickerson and Souza Jr., those are my two favorite players on this ball club. I've always loved, I even told JT WWE last season, fellow Rays fan, I told JT WWE last season, after spring training, to watch out for Steven Souza Jr. And before he went down in June, he had about a 250, 220 to 220, 230, 250 average, and he had 15 home runs before he went down with his injury. And I called it. Souza Jr., and yesterday he hit, even though it wasn't enough to win the game, he hit a home run that gave us the lead, and I think it was the bottom of the second. So, I really like him. I really like our signing with Corey Dickerson. That's working out. 2 home runs. And Forsythe hit a home run to that 2-run shot. Sent Kiermaier in. Kiermaier had a hell of a game yesterday. He went 3 for 4. I think he had an RBI. He scored. But he made a hell of an effort on a play that was called. It was a home run. But he made a hell of an effort to go steal it. And had he just been able to get there a second quicker, he would have had that bitch. It would have been stolen. So the Rays obviously yesterday went 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position. They did the same shit today. I can recall, I think it was in the 6th inning, 5th or 6th inning, and they had a men on second and third with an out, and who's before Longo? I think Forsythe is before Longoria. Maybe. Anyways, it was the guy before Longoria. I'm very bad at memorizing the lineup, but once we go further in the season, I'll have a better memorization of it. But it was the guy before Longoria. He grounded out. No, he didn't. No, he popped out. He popped out, and then Longoria goes out on strikes. So that's another thing we did today. We left men in scoring position. We did that a number of other times today, too. Not as big as that one. That one really pissed me off because we had men on second and third with only an out. But oh well, we still won tonight, and that's big. It's big Rays win, the first win of the year. Excuse me. Close out the series tomorrow against Toronto. I think it's like a 1 o'clock first pitch. Now let's move on to the thing that really pissed me off tonight. It almost pissed me off that they almost threw this game away. It almost pissed me off that they choked there. But the Rays somehow managed to squeeze out a win. Thanks to the umpires and the officials and the reviewing. Thank God there's reviewing in baseball now. Here's where I am officially pissed off. The fucking Lightning were up 2-1 or 2-0 after the first period. And that was it. That is all you got from us tonight. We played like a bitch team. I don't give a 2, 3, 4, no fucks given if we just clinched the playoff spot because Boston lost. Ooh, Boston lost to the Hurricanes in a shootout, and the Lightning got in. I don't give a fuck. We went out there against the Rangers tonight, played a hell of a first 20 minutes, and then got bitched around. We became the New York Rangers bitch tonight. We were not physical enough, not quick enough, and not smart enough to win that hockey game. And that was against a playoff team. Granted, I was sitting there texting one of my buddies. It was right after they had made it 3-2. It was a little over 8 minutes left. I texted him, there it is. I'm like, there's the game. Really, they really up until that point where the Rangers made it 3-2. They played as if they did not give a shit. I was texting my buddy that, and T. Kirk and I agreed on one thing tonight. You know, here's the thing where here's the thing. Vasilevsky is a good goaltender. I'll give him that. But he does sneaky little shit that makes him that typical young rookie that fucks up a lot. He's inconsistent. He'll make an amazing kick save, stick save, glove save, any kind of save, but he will let the stupidest shit over his shoulders, or the stupidest shit in the 5-hole. And he did tonight. That second goal on the Rangers, on their power play, I think it was Kreider. No, Kreider was the game winner. I can't remember who scored the second goal for the Rangers. But it was right over Vasilevsky's shoulder. And T. Kirk said it in a text message to me. He said it. 100% Vasi's fault. He was right. That third goal, 100% Vasi's fault. That first goal, I'll give it to him. The Rangers were coming with a lot of pressure in the second period. I'll give it to him. But that third period was all Vasilevsky and all the Lightning defense and team in general. This is not the team we had last year. I can obviously identify that now. Because last year's team found ways to win games. Last year's team was tighter defensively. Last year's team did not choke 2-goal leads. Last year's team finished. Last year's team played 110% every shift. Last year's team made it to the Stanley Cup final. This year's team, I don't know what. This year's team will be lucky to make it past the first fucking round the way they're playing right now. And I get it, the playoffs are a whole different game, this, that, and the other thing. But this team needs to get over the fact that Steven Stamkos is not playing right now. They need to get over Anton Strawman not playing right now. They need to strap up, they need to get physical, and they need to win hockey games. And that goes to the fan base too. The fan base keeps bitching and bitching. Oh, it's over. It's over. We don't have Stamkos. We're not going far. The fuck you call yourself a fan for? Those same fans are the same fans that'll be chanting along with the Sticks of Fire. I believe that we will win. You don't mean those words if you're going to say what the hell you're saying right now. Oh, we're without Stamkos. We're not going to go very far. You obviously don't believe in your team. I believe this team can go far. I believe this team can win the Stanley Cup. But they gotta show it. And that's the thing that pisses me off the most, is they are not showing it right now. I know, because this is the same exact fucking roster that went to the Stanley Cup final last year. Minus Stamkos, minus Strawman, because they're hurt. They came at the worst possible times, but they're hurt. And we have to deal with it, we have to move on, and just like in every other professional sports, it's the next man up. And the fans, the players, they need to get it. I posted in if you're in Lightning Strike's Facebook group, and you watch my videos, I posted it in there today. I said, it sucks ass Stamkos is hurt. It sucks ass Strawman is hurt. It sucks ass Stamkos might not even dress for us next year. But we have to move. We as fans, the team, need to focus on. We need to focus on this game. We choked. We need to focus on Thursday against the Devils. We need to focus on Saturday against the Canadiens. Because come playoffs, this kind of pity-patter fucking bullshit hockey they're playing right now will not take them back to the Stanley Cup final. I will guarantee you that. Guarantee you, we will not make it back to the Stanley Cup final. We play this same pitter-patter bullshit hockey. You know, some people are gonna get on me because I'm pissed off, and we clinched the playoff spot. Well, I'll tell you, I told you this at the beginning of this, and I'll tell you right now, I don't give a damn if we clinched or not. We clinched because Boston lost. We didn't win. We had to, in my eyes, we had to win to get in. We don't deserve that playoff spot right now. In this current second, we do not deserve that playoff spot right now. Because of the pitter-patter bullshit hockey we're playing. Congratulations to the Rays, Corey Dickerson on our second homer of the year, Logan Forsythe on his basically game-winning 2-run shot. Thank you, Jose Bautista, for fucking up. Congratulations to Eagles fans for July 17th, Villanova. Excuse me, Villanova for winning that exciting. It was probably the best fucking basketball game I've ever watched in my life last night. Shout out, excuse me, shit. And I guess, shout out to my Bolts for making it to the fucking playoffs, even though they don't fucking deserve it. We'll see how far they can go. But, yeah. Like it or not, deserve it or not, we're in it. And shout out to Steven Stamkos. I hope you get well. Your injury could not have come at a worse time, but we got to move past it. Fans included. Next fucking Lightning fan to say it's all over because we lost Stamkos. I'm gonna fucking tear you a new fucking asshole. And that's sports, dude. Fucking Panthers fan. Shout out to you, I guess, because finally there's a Panthers fan to fuck around with around here. You really think your Panthers have a shot at going as far? Are you serious? In all honesty, give the Panthers another year. Make them a consistent playoff contender, then we'll talk about them going to play for the Stanley Cup. You really think the Panthers are going to carry you far? You're blind. Anyways. We'll see where this goes. But the Lightning have got to get better. Clinched or not. And I'm out.